No loitering.
Just lost a month's cat.
Self-control is a virtue. Continuing patrol.
I wanted to thank you for stopping the Omertas. That could have gone poorly for us if it wasn't for you. Yeah, more of the usual. We're keeping an eye on the troopers to make sure they don't do anything stupid. Yeah, the only stupid one we've had lately is Private Irwin. He's starting to cause more trouble than... Crocker isn't too bad. He mostly stays in his office now. If you have any questions about the... Not much to tell. Keeping... Now... Murder? Well, that's something. But I can't go in there with... Okay, this is a very serious accusation.
Individuals moving around Hidden Valley after dusk, but have been unable to identify them due to low visibility. The news has been brought to you by the Vicky and Vance Casino. Vicky and Vance, be our partners in crime. Have you ever been in love with a celebrity? Now come on, you don't have to be shy. I feel it between us two. Sometimes you can't help being mad about the boy.
Mad about the boy. I know it's stupid to be mad about the boy. I'm so ashamed of it, but must admit the sleepless nights I've had about the boy. On silver screen, he melts my foolish heart in every single scene. Although I'm quite aware that here and there are traces of the sad about the boy. Lord knows I'm not a fool, girl. I really shouldn't care. Lord knows I'm not a schoolgirl in the flurry of
Intelligence reports seeing roving bands of troops wearing power armor and carrying advanced weapons along Route 95. Travelers are advised not to make friendly chit-chat with them. In addition, the influx of displaced residents to the refugee camp at Bitter Springs has caused a strain on rations there. NCR officials are asking for donations. You know, I think all news, whether it's good or bad, brings us closer together. Don't you? More classics coming right up for you, so stay tuned.
All mine. Contact! Got it covered. Contact! Right with you.
When you say I love you, it's a sin to tell alone. Be sure it's true when you say I love you, honey. Oh, you got sense enough to know it's a sin to tell a lie. Whole lot of folks hard.
All mine.
Just hope a whole lot of folks I love you. If you break my heart, I'll die. So be sure it's true when you say I love you.
irresistible force such as you meets an old immovable object like me. You can bet just as sure as you live. Something's gotta give, something's gotta give, something's gotta give. When an irrepressible smile such as yours warms an old implacable heart such as mine, don't say no, 'cause I insist. Somewhere, somehow, someone's gonna get kissed.
Contact! Right.
So I'm gone. Who knows what the fates have in store? I'll try those lips I adore, but how long can anyone try?
Ladies and gentlemen, you're listening to me, Mr. New Vegas, and you look extraordinarily beautiful right now. If you like news, you're gonna love our next segment. Gomorrah is under new management after the sudden departure of Omerta bosses Nero and Big Sol. The casino's new manager spoke to reporters.
Before he left, Nero told me him and Big Sol were real tired, see? Said they were gonna go camping up at Lake Mead. Said he'd always wanted to sleep with the lake lurks.
Also in the headlines, traders from California are being turned away from Mojave Outpost where the NCR is concerned about dangers along Nipton Highway and I-15. We'll have more news for you at the top of the hour. More classics coming right up for you, so stay tuned.
Play the guitar, play it again.
Hello? Hi, are you there? Oh, right. You can't respond. Listen, I'm using your robot as a relay to get this message to you. I've picked up some unusual chatter regarding your robot. It seems that it has some information that we could use. Oh, wait, where are my manners? This is Lorenzo, a knight with the Brotherhood of Steel. We'd be very interested in examining your tech.
Hi. Sorry to break in. He sounded truly riveting. I don't want to keep you much longer, but I'd like to make a counter-suggestion. I'm with the followers of the apocalypse. We're much more liberal about the sharing of technology than those Brotherhood people. Bring your robot to us. We'll see that whatever information it may have on it is used for the greater good.
What if you go? What if you stay? I love you. What if you're cruel? You can be kind. I know. There was never a man like my Johnny, like the one they call Johnny Guitar.
suspect to the foot.
There was never a man like my Johnny, like the one they call Johnny Guitar. Play it again, Johnny.
The runners are saying that the NCR is sending in their elite shock troops to try and push back the Legion.
I like you, stranger. You've stood by us when not many would. I haven't seen you before. That's a complicated question. They've done horrible things to our people, to be sure, and I've gladly killed many of their soldiers in battle. But I can't bring myself to hate them the way Papa does. Things would damn sure be better for us if they were in charge than Caesar. I suppose if asked, I would. But that's a moot point, because Papa's in charge now, and he's not going anywhere. Papa is one of the best leaders the Khans have ever had. He's kept us together through all of our hardships, ever since we left California. Bitter Springs changed him, though. He started to really hate the NCR after the massacre, and sometimes I worry that's poisoned his mind. Nothing. Forget about it. Name's Regis. I'm Papa Khan's advisor and right-hand man. I'm also the chief and...
Ain't that a kick in the head? Like the sailor said, quote, ain't that a hole in the boat? My head keeps spinning. I go to sleep again, grinning. If this is just the
Carl's been in a shitty mood since that. Yeah?
Mr. House isn't a man to be
Carl's
trusted.
been in a shitty mood since that big explosion at the fort.
Not now. Not now, I'm busy.
will be wet. She's picked out a king-size bed.
I had been warned about you. You were perilously close to making an enemy of Caesar. My name is Carl. Glorious Caesar has sent me as an emissary to the great Khans as a token of our alliance. In exchange for great Caesar's promise of all the lands west of New Vegas, the Khans have agreed to fight alongside the Legion when the time comes. I am one of the Frumentari. It is my duty to scout the waste in Caesar's name and make contact with any tribes that might serve a useful purpose. You might say I'm somewhere between a scout and an ambassador. I'm assigned here as part of the alliance between the Legion and the Great Khans. Though they have been cruelly oppressed by the NCR, the Khans remain great warriors. The Legion is honored to have such allies in battle.
Oh, ain't you glad you're single? And that song ain't so very far from wrong.
Nice robot.
Oh, Lily Bell,
It's good to have you here.
so I make
Hey, welcome to Red Rock Canyon. Since you've done so much for the Great Khans, Papa Khan told me to let you know you can buy weapons at our armory. You can find it in the basement of the burned-out building at the mouth of the canyon.
a little long. They sing, oh, ain't you glad you're single? And that song ain't so very far
Nice
from
robot.
wrong.
Huh? Mr. House, the runners are saying that the NCR is sending in their elite shock troops to try and push back the Legion.
Morning.
Hey.
I'm getting real tired of What do you want? I can tell you they're a bunch of big dumb jerks with no appreciation. Yeah, maybe you're right. Maybe I can find my true calling someplace they'll appreciate. Do you think the followers of the apocalypse would take me? Or... You'd do that? Thanks! I mean, I'd go myself, but what if they said no? The cons wouldn't take me back, and then Huh? Wait, what are you talking about? We're Alec? Nothing really. Just trying to psych... Yeah, well...
Mr. House isn't a man to be trusted.
Hello,
Watch yourself.
ladies and gentlemen. Mr. New Vegas here. You're all so great, and we're gonna keep you listening all day. Here are our top stories. Scavengers report hulking individuals moving around Hidden Valley after dusk, but have been unable to identify them due to low visibility. Also in the headlines, the Helios 1 solar power plant remains dormant despite NCR's effort to reactivate the facility. The chief scientist at the plant vowed to fix the problem, blaming it on an atmosphere of, quote, severe underappreciation. That's all for now. This is Mr. New Vegas saying, I'm just no good without you. Here's Bing Crosby reminding us of those times when you absolutely have to kiss the person you love. Something's gotta give. Up next.
Hey.
When an irresistible force such as you meets an old immovable object like me, you can bet just as sure as you live, something's gotta give, something's gotta give, something's gotta give. When an irrepressible smile such as yours
What?
warms an old likable heart. Don't say no, 'cause I insist.
You're not one of my regulars. What do you want? We keep the Great Khans from falling apart, essentially. Jack manufacture. We're supplying things people want. We make Personally, I think they're kind of creepy. But Papa likes the fact they get all hopped up on Psycho and harassed. I'll spare you the history lesson. Things have been rough for a while now. Maybe this alliance with... Red Rock Canyon isn't exactly the most hospitable place. We used to send patrols out to acquire supplies, but ever since Bitter Springs, there just aren't... You look like... If you can find out what happened to him. About 3 weeks ago, I sent Anders southeast to find a route into Arizona, to open new markets for our products. He should have been back 2 days ago.
Something's gotta give, something's gotta give.
Yeah?
Any luck finding Anders?
This is Mr. New Vegas fanning the flames of your passion. We've got some news for you coming right
Helpful? What, like bathtub?
new management after the sudden departure of America.
That's touching.
Nero and Big Sol. The casino's
And
manager spoke to reporters.
Before he left, Nero told me him and Big Sol were real tight.
Whoa,
see?
new
Said
guy.
we're gonna go camping up at Lake
Dude,
Said he'd always wanted to sleep
we
with
make the
lake
happy
clerks.
stuff.
In addition,
Nah, man, more...
package courier found
Guess I just had a natural talent for it. When I was a kid, these cats called the...
and made
They knew all kinds of kooky, scientistical stuff. Diane's my girl, man. We've been taking care of each other our whole lives, ever since our folks died. They're family, you dig? They've always looked out for us, made sure we had something to eat, and Papa may look. The other dudes call him Jerry the Punk. That's kind of harsh, though. I think he's just a... He's usually down around the... Diane handles... Right on. Right on.
Nice robot.
Grootalicious. That ought to rake in the caps. What do I owe you? Here's a little tink-tink to weight your pockets. Grootalicious. Right. Right.
So be sure it's true when you say I.
Grootal. Here's a little. Huh? Look, man. Sure.
So be sure it's true when you say I love you.
Howdy, folks. It's Mr. New Vegas, and I have a good feeling about all of you listening. This just in. Word out of Camp Golf is that many NCR Rangers can expect redeployment in the near future. One anonymous soldier said it was part of a new strategy. One more story for you. Good Springs has fended off a mob of escaped convicts after organizing an impromptu militia. This according to an old man armed to the teeth with dynamite. These headlines were brought to you by Vault 21. Vault 21. Everything's better when you experience it in a vault. Got a song for you now. It's about a guy who's cold on the exterior, but deep down, you know, he's a good man. And his name is Johnny Guitar.
Play the guitar, play it again, my Johnny. Maybe you're cold, but you're so warm inside. I was always a fool for the Johnny, for the one they call Johnny Guitar. Play it again, Johnny Guitar.
Oh! Hi! If you say so, consider them filed away under. That accounts for all the tribes you needed to get to know.
As soon as Mr. House is out of the way, things will be great. There will be so much I can help you accomplish. Oh!
Like my Johnny, like the one they call Johnny Guitar.
Howdy, folks. It's Mr. New Vegas, and I have a good feeling about all of you listening. Here are our top stories. Traders from California are being turned away from Mojave Outpost where the NCR is concerned about dangers along Nipton Highway and I-15. Moving on. Tensions are brewing in Freeside between the ruling...
Thank you for coming. Let's talk about that robot. The Brotherhood is all about keeping technology to themselves and using what they find to protect themselves. They are isolationist and belligerent. I have no doubt that they plan to use the data for weapons research. There are plenty of people here to talk to you about us and our mission. Let's get to brass tacks and talk about that robot. I've heard through our channels that it has some research that may be related to Enclave and Poseidon energy technology. I'd like to get what I can from it and use that data for the good of humanity, all of humanity, unlike the Brotherhood. First, I'm going to pull off whatever log data I can. Then I'll use some of the tech around here to upgrade its weapons systems. Shouldn't be more than a few days' work. Thank you. I'll get it back to you as soon as I can with the upgraded weapon systems.
What's up? Hi. If you're looking for... Oh, you know, finding alternative treatment. As far as fruitless wastes of time. For the past 100 years or so, the followers have managed to get by using salvaged medical supplies from the old world. But the side effect of medical success is that more people live longer. Funny how that works. Eventually, we'll run out of hospitals to loot. We need new ways to produce those supplies, or maybe old ways if this research goes anywhere. I'm enthusiastic about helping people, but nihil novi sub sole. Caesar can cite Cato to suit his purpose. Many people have spoken Latin. Some of them were quite pleasant. It's unfortunate that the language is now associated with the gentleman across the river. I don't know anything that the others couldn't tell you. Caesar was one of the followers, before my time, of course. He wanted to rebuild the new world in the image of the old. A sad story of good intentions gone bad. In that regard, he's hardly unique. If you set aside his leadership capabilities, extensive knowledge, and ruthless cunning, he's just another jerk who steps on people to get his way. Not from the Legion, if that's what you're getting at. Books, sheet music, gladiator movie holotapes, bits and pieces here and there. The followers have extensive libraries, but we all draw water from the same old well. Even Caesar. Not all follow. Out of sight, out of mind. Though it has a noble goal, I don't think this research... No offense intended, but why should I go anywhere with you? That seems appropriately resolute and yet vague. I'll give you the benefit of the doubt and go with you, but let me be clear about something. If you plan to help Caesar's Legion, this is going to be a brief relationship. I may not have all the answers for how to fix Freeside's problems, but Caesar taking control isn't part of the solution. Fair? As the old saying goes, two's company, but three's a small army. Okay, I'm paraphrasing a bit, but you get the idea.
One more story for you. Prem formally sworn a new sheriff today. RNV reporters were on hand to hear the new sheriff address the crowd.
Loading public appeasement oration. Complete. Howdy, citizens. How about a yee-haw for law and order in the fine town of Error, token not found.
These headlines were brought to you by Vault 21. Vault 21. Everything's better when you
The gunrunners ought to help the followers by
I
donating
appreciate
for
how
their
you've been
firepower.
helping us so
Next
far.
August. Just magical. I hope you enjoy.
I know it's stupid to be mad
Evening.
about the war.
Medicine's running low again. That's the first recon beret. They're the best marksmen in the
I hear you've done some good things for the followers.
Had about the war. Silver stream, he melts my foolish heart every single though I'm quite aware that here and there are traces of about the boy.
One of my aides said you got into the Lucky 38. If you see someone by the name of Emily near there, we would like you to work for us. We're always looking for new members. Does he have any particular talent? Excellent. Ezekiel's been after me to find him a new assistant for ages. Tell the boy we'll take him. What's... We're pretty sure...
I'm feeling quite insane and young again, and
We don't have a lot right...
Love me as though there were no tomorrow.
Seems like everybody with a stake in the Mojave is gearing up for something big.
Take me, make me forget my sorrow. So when I wake tomorrow.
Fuck Betty. We'll make him pay for stabbing us in the
Fuck
back.
Betty. We'll make him pay for stabbing us in the back.
Kiss me as though it were now or never. Teach me
Share a whiskey with me sometime?
all that a heart.
How much ass did you have to kick to get Papa Khan to like you so much? He did? Oh, that's great, thank you. I'm out of this crummy camp.
Tomorrow
Huh?
Looks like the war is wretched.
This is Radio New Vegas, and I'm your host, Mr. New Vegas. And in case you're wondering if you've come to the right place, you have. If you like news, you're gonna love our next segment. The death toll continues to climb around Camp Forlorn Hope, where Legion raiding parties are still chipping away at the NCR's hold south of the dam. Moving on. The Black Mountain radio signal is back after a long absence. Listeners say the new programming is, quote, less for outcasts, more for weirdos. Well, that's all I have for you. This is Mr. New Vegas wishing you ladylike luck tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, this next song goes out from me to you.
Sleep, go to sleep. Just lay down your weary head. Dream, sweetly dream. Dream about tomorrow instead. Sleep, go to sleep. Whispering a lullaby tune. Dream, sweetly dream.
Thank God. Thanks for getting me down from that cross. I owe you. They did? Probably mostly Jack's idea. He always was the son. Thanks. You've saved my life and done the Great Khans a huge favor. I'll be... Okay, but keep it quick. The Legion patrol caught me trying to cross the river. When they found the, well, not exactly. More like trying to expand our markets. I heard there was a lot of
Yippee-yay, there'll be no wedding bells for today.
Nice robot.
How's my most fit?
Anders told me what happened. We owe you one for rescuing him. Tell you what. I can give you caps as a thank you or a special... Here you go. With Anders out of commission for so long, we're short-handed on... We've got an associate in the Crimson Caravan Trading Company who distributes for us in out of Vegas. He's... Great. Here's the package. Your contact is Don Hostetler at the Crimson Caravan.
That jingle, jangle, jingle, jingle, jangle, as I go right merrily along. They sing, oh, ain't she glad to jingle, and that song ain't so very far from wrong.
Our guys put the monorail back to work.
Hey there. Here's the rest of the payment I promised you back in Good Springs. Alice McLafferty runs the Crimson Caravan. You can find her over in the... I'm getting ready to run a caravan up towards Utah. There's a town called New Canaan, which is supposed... The Crimson Caravan doesn't have any branches out that way.
Oh, I got spurs that jingle, jingle.
I got spurs that jingle, jingle, jingle.
Right merrily
As I go
I'm glad Ringo's back. Gotta go.
and they sing, oh, ain't you glad
and that song ain't so very far from...
Hello there. Welcome to the Crim... The name's Hostin. Huh? Oh, right, yeah. I'll take that. You should go now.
This is why I never mind. I got
Welcome to the Crimson Caravan Company, New Vegas. Certainly. Well, the gunrunners continue to dominate the weapons market, and the Mormon traders from New Canaan control the The Crimson Caravan Company has been in business for over 130 years. We're partially responsible for the progress in the NC. Normally, I oversee company operations at the hub in California. However, the New Vegas branch has been underperforming in recent years. Given the conditions here, it's not... Deliver this invoice to Dr. Hildern. You...
I heard from one of Melissa's...
Hey, seems like... Great. Okay, if you want a little work.
runners that that chit-coded bastard... got thrown out on his ass.
Hey, what's up? Okay, if you up for... I've got a ship of Jet and Psycho that needs to be delivered to Motor Runner at Vault. Don't get cocky. The fiends are twitchy. Most of them won't bother a con, but the ones outside the vault, well... Here's the package. Good...
Welcome back to the program. This is Mr. New Vegas, and I hope I'm not coming on too strong. We've got some news for you coming right up. Gomorrah is under new management after the sudden departure of Omerta bosses Nero and Big Sol. The casino's new manager spoke to reporters.
Before he left, Nero told me him and Big Sol were real tired, see? Said they were gonna go camping up at Lake Mead. Said he'd always wanted to sleep with the lake.
Well, howdy, partner. Good. I see you.
CR is concerned about dangers along Nipton Highway and I-15. The news has been brought to you by the...
Where to, partner?
and
roller
crime.
sweet. Where to, partner?
Play something really special for you right now because you deserve it.
Penthouse floor.
Mr. House is just... Not many people know this, but Mr. If you happen to find any out in the wasteland, you... In fact, one of Mr. House's favorites went missing when we moved the collection. If you...
Where to, partner? I roller sweet.
If this is a dream, let me keep on dreaming. Where have you been when an irresistible force such as you meets an old immovable object like me? You can bet just as sure as you live. Someone's gotta give, someone's gotta give, someone's when an irrepressible smile such as yours warms an old implacable heart such as mine. Don't say no, 'cause I insist. Somewhere, somehow, someone's gonna get kissed. This is what knows what the fates have in store. From I'll try hard. I adore you. But how long can anyone try? Fight, fight,
This has been brought to you by the Vicky and Vance Casino. Vicky and Vance, be our partners in crime. I'd like to play something really special for you right now because you deserve it.
I take it you've come to... I'll be happy to satisfy your every curiosity once the platinum chip has been delivered. Our terms were clear. Now that you have the chip in your possession, any attempt to renegotiate payment would be tantamount to blackmail. This is not the time. How shall I put this? Delivery of the platinum chip is non-negotiable. I invite you to think carefully about what you do next, standing alone before me, surrounded by my heavily armed Securitron guards. By the time I was 30 years old, I was a billionaire 30 times over. I founded and ran a vast economic empire. Do you really think I'm going to let an upstart come into my home and ransom my property to me? I spent 2 centuries searching for the platinum chip. It's my invention, my property, mine! Now be a good courier and deliver it! You needn't be afraid of me. It's my Securitrons that are going to kill you.
Engaging target. Entering.
Until the moment we met, I had no one to cling to. To be my own true
Destruction of all officers is a capital offense.
warms an old implacable heart such as mine. Don't say no, as I consider when somehow someone's gonna get killed. So I'm guard.
Targeting.
What the fates have in store from their vast, mysterious sky. I'll try hard, ignoring those lips I adore. But how long can anyone try? Fighting with all of our might. Chances are some heavenly star-spangled night we'll find out as sure as we
centuries of preparation. So much good undone. If personal gain, what you sought, should have done as asked. No! Don't disable Cerebro! I'd rather be killed! Just kill me!
Do not, repeat, do not belittle a super mutant for taking the bike slope. These headlines were brought to you by Vault 21. Everything's better when you experience it in a vault. Got a song for you now. It's about a guy who's cool on the exterior, but deep down, you know, he's a good man. And his name is Johnny Guitar.
Nothing. Just...
Play it again, my Johnny. Maybe you're cold, but you're so warm. I was always a fool for my Johnny. For the one they call Johnny Guitar. Play it again, Johnny Guitar. What if you go? What if you stay? I love you. What if you're cruel? There was never a man like my Johnny, like the one they call. You can be kind, I know. There was never a man like my Johnny, like the one they call Johnny Guitar.
Engaging target. Engaging.
Excuse me, but are you the courier who caused all of that trouble in the tops? Oh, great. The followers of the apocalypse, well, some of us anyway, have been interested in Mr. House's technology, how he stays alive. Of course, no one else is allowed inside the Lucky 38, so no one knows what's going on. Well, except for you. Right. We just want to find out what sort of technology Mr. House has used to stay alive for all these years. It could be of great benefit to the people we try to help, many of whom suffer from hard-to-diagnose illnesses. Oh, no. Really? Oh. Here, take this packet sniffer. It'll allow us to intercept data on Mr. House's network. You might have to manually remove the encryption from his data network, but hopefully you won't have too much trouble. Good luck.
And now the news. The Black Mountain radio signal is back after a long absence. Listeners say the new
It's hard to
programming
sleep in this
is,
place, I tell you.
quote, less for outcasts, more for weirdos. Also in the headlines, merchants are saying that there's been little contact between traders from Nipton and Reed.
Oh! Hi!
You already took care of Mr. House? Wow, you work fast. Mr. House is out of the picture and you have the platinum chip? Wonderful. Let's go.
Once in a blue moon.
I take my wife everywhere, but somehow she keeps finding her way back. I did it!
I've got your back.
Hi! This is big, huh? A very big moment. Here goes. I'll just take that platinum chip off your hands. Thanks. Wish me luck. Wow. Mr. House had quite a setup here. I can access his databanks and view telemetry on every Securitron on the network. Wait. So, that's what the platinum chip does. Interesting. Mr. House had a whole demonstration planned for you. Just head downstairs to the lowest level to check it out. You'll see.
Step closer to the demonstration area, please. Okay, so you're familiar with Securitrons by now, obviously. I mean, some of your best friends are Securitrons, right? Our titanium alloy housing does a good job for protecting our delicate electronic insides from small arms, fire, and shrapnel. Our left arm contains an X-25 Gatling laser, quite deadly against soft targets at medium range. That looks like fun. And for close-range suppression and crowd control, we have this handy-dandy 9mm submachine gun. Nice. All of this is old hat, right? Here is where it gets interesting. Turns out that those are our secondary weapons. All this time we've been running the Mark I operating system, which doesn't have drivers for our primary weapons. Imagine! Now watch this. I'm downloading the Mark II OS to all Securitrons on the network. Makes quite a difference. With the M235 missile launcher, we can engage the ground and aircraft at long range. And a rapid-fire T-28 grenade launcher system makes us deadly in close-range engagements. Woo, look at that! The OS upgrade also includes drivers for our onboard auto repair systems. Just try to hurt us now. Altogether, this software upgrade confers a 235% increase in combat effectiveness per unit. New Vegas finally has soldiers worthy of protecting it. I hope you enjoyed this demonstration. You can come back up and see me or be on your way. I know you're a busy person.
You did a super job wrapping things up. An entire army of upgraded Securitrons just standing by over at the fort. Pretty neat, huh? on stage.
Obituaries of the recently deceased.
Don't you laugh at me. I know a spell that'll make you show your true form.
President, CEO.
Here's some big news. I decoded a military radio transmission, and it turns out the NCR president, Aaron Kimball, is going to visit Hoover Dam. I guess he wants to boost the troops' morale, but according to projections Mr. House made, he has an 83.75% chance of being assassinated. Whoops. Anyway, it looks like Mr. House thought it was important to keep President Kimball alive. Mr. House ran projections on how the NCR public will react to a defeat at Hoover Dam. Overwhelmingly, they'll blame Kimball. But if Kimball dies at Hoover Dam, there's no obvious scapegoat for them to blame, so they'll blame New Vegas instead. So that means reduced tourism for up to 5 years. The equations are pretty complicated. Mr. House sure liked numbers. Great. A ranger named Graham has been placed in charge of security for the president's visit. You'll want to talk to him. Once the president is safe, there's one more thing for you to take care of. This gadget I'm handing you is called an override module. Mr. House had 2 of these made years and years ago. Just like him to think ahead. Take the module to the El Dorado substation and attach it to the power control terminal. I'll handle the rest. I'll use the substation to send a huge jolt of electricity to the Lucky 38. Turns out this casino has its own reactor. All it needs is a jump start. With the reactor running at full tilt, I can boost the transmission strength of the Lucky 38's command and control network. I'm talking direct tactical control of hundreds of upgraded Securitrons at vast distances. You know that's gonna come in handy. Great! When this is taken care of, we'll be all set for the Legion to make its move.
Sole proprietor of the Vegas Strip are still available.
Every Securitron on the network. The Securitrons at the fort are on standby. I see a status log here confirming that the Mark II OS upgrade installed correctly. They'll be all set to go once we boost my transmitting power and bring them online with the network. Oh.
Just ask any Securitron.
You better hurry to the dam. You better hurry to the dam if you're gonna save President Kimball.
Howdy, folks. It's Mr. New Vegas, and I have a good feeling about all of you listening. Well, you know what that means, folks. Time for some news. Traders from California are being turned away from Mojave Outpost, where the NCR is concerned about dangers along Nipton Highway and I-15. In addition, word on Camp Golf is that many NCR Rangers can expect redeployment in the near future. One anonymous soldier said it was part of a new strategy. We'll have more news for you at the top of the hour. Got some
Engaging
coming up. Talking about the greatest feeling in the world. Love. Ain't that a kick in the head? Sure is. Dino, it sure is.
Have a nice day.
My life
Hey, if you've been able to bug Mr. House's network yet? It looks like we've started getting reports from the tower's network. I'm sure the others will be able to make some sense of this. Oh, what the hell I swear to God that old man has thought of everything. Well, it looks like this was all for nothing.
Welcome back to the program. This is Mr. New Vegas, and I hope I'm not coming on too strong. Well, you know what that means, folks. Time for some news. A hostage crisis between the NCR and the Great Khans was resolved peacefully when a third-party negotiator successfully secured the hostage's release. Moving on. Gamora is under new management after the sudden departure of Omerta bosses Nero and Big Sol. The casino's new manager spoke to reporters.
Before he left, Nero told me him and Big Sol were real tired, see? Said they were gonna go camping up at Lake Mead. Said he'd always wanted to sleep with the lake lurks.
That news was brought to you by the Tops Casino. You'll dig us, baby. We're the Tops. You